My salary is 3 point. I will place my note every single salary slip. May I make this request, my lord, if it appeals to
The salary is how much?
3,94,000 rupees per month, my lord. I have made
At 94,000.
Yes.
How much you're paying right now?
2,35,000 rupees is what I'm paying only for rent and educational expenses. Some
No.
claims were made on the last occasion that I earned 10 lakh rupees a month. I have not said
Not that, not whatever they ask. you
Problems,
can't
Lord.
give.
The problems only started 1.5 years.
Should have made some effort.
Lord,
No, it may not be, you may not get a job. Maybe what you were doing at that point of time with all
oh,
the
she is highly
qualification,
qualified. My lord.
she would get, no, husband is already contributing 2,35,000.
No, 1 minute, my lord.
What
Let
is
me tell.
happening is in these matrimonial proceedings, unfortunately,
Correct.
everybody is the wife or the husband or in the process of collecting evidence.
Evidence.
I'm going
Why?
back
And
to
the petitioner.
Lord, we have, but on the last occasion, my lord, your lordship said Lord, change the order from daily visit to Lord weekly visit for 4 hours. That is on weekends. But that has been going on. Meanwhile, your lordship had asked them to tell your lordship how much they are willing to pay for the maintenance.
Lord,
No,
I think
whether the visitation has went on well or.
very, very well, Lord. The father and children are, Lord, are bonding really well together.
No, in
Lord,
fact,
direction
Lord,
was, your lordship,
we have brought the child, the son here, my lord. Your lordship wants.
though
to-
he has school today,
Doesn't matter.
no, for
We
when
have brought
father,
because there is a date to.
Lord,
There
your
is the issue. That is
Your,
why.
your lordships have not directed the child to be brought, children to be brought to court. My lord, if your lordship, no, if the allegation is that children are not comfortable, my lord, I can place, my lord, the video on record before your lordships. The way the children
No, is
reacted.
it your case that the child is not comfortable?
No. It's not that he's not at all comfortable, but the father goes on recording his video and he's getting intimidated.
There is,
And he's
What is happening is in these matrimonial proceedings, unfortunately,
Correct.
everybody is the wife or the husband or in the process of collecting evidence.
evidence. Why?
Instead of
And
enjoying-
he's actually
No, when the
tutoring the
visitation-
child.
Lord, the only day the video was
He's
taken was the-
actually tutoring the
I'm
child.
sorry, my lord. The only day the video was taken was when he saw his children for the first time after 1.5 years. After that, not a single video has been taken. The photo, in fact, has been taken by the nanny of the children who accompanies the children to supervise, my lord. She's taking photographs on my phone, and those are the only pictures I have. One picture a day is what she takes. There is no other video. Lord, if the child is comfortable, my lord, where is the need to make him miss school and bring him today? Except, my lord, if the impression to be created before your lordship, the children are not comfortable.
No, I am not at all saying that
is
he's
the
not at all
allegation.
comfortable.
Then, my lord, where was the need, my lord? It is a question I ask, my lord, myself and also the parents to make him miss
No,
school.
anyhow, no, this father meeting the children should go on.
Your
So what
lordships are
about, what about his
Yes.
part of?
Lord, your lordships are directed, my lord, since some claims were made on the last occasion that I earned 10 lakh rupees a month. I have, my lord, said,
Not that, not whatever they ask, you can't give.
your lordships directed them, my lord. The direction is to the respondent to
Hmm.
place material on record to show my finances.
We have placed, my lord, what is the diary number? We have
Father
placed some
can leave
additional
the
documents, my
children
lord.
on Saturday and Sunday. The mother should not be present. Any kind of disturbance by both the parties will be viewed seriously. The wife shall file all the documents pertaining to the husband's income. A copy shall be served on the council by the date of hearing. If there are any objections, the same shall be filed. When did
We have
you
filed.
serve him?
When have you filed?
Day before yesterday.
19th.
Knowing fully well that my client was traveling from Monday until last night. Copy was served only on Tuesday morning, Lord, though your lordship's order says by 14th of August.
No, without going into all
Yes.
that, please tell the court, what is that he's going to do? No, he's paying the school fees.
Yes,
And he's paying the house rent.
Yes.
So apart from those two, what about the
so the last
children's
occasion I said, Lord,
expenses?
20,000 rupees a month is what I said last. Lord, my salary is 3 point. I will place, my lord, every single salary slip. May I make this request, my lord, if it appeals to
The salary is how much?
3,94,000 rupees per month, my lord. I have made
At 94,000.
Yes.
How much you're paying right now?
2,35,000 rupees is what I'm paying only for rent and educational expenses.
No, what is the material you find?
Lord, we have produced, my lord, obviously, my lord, we don't have access to the records, my lord. But we have, my lord, September and October's, bank
Mother
statement.
is not working.
Mother is not working. My lord, she had not worked for, my lord, last 10, 12 years, my lord. Because of, after the children were born, the husband did not want
The
her to
age of
work.
the children.
My lord, 10,
Eight-
8 and 10 years.
No, for
And-
8 and 10
10 and
years.
10 and-
I don't think
10
mother
and 5,
has
I'm
to be.
sorry.
Mother has to be at home to take care.
No, Lord, when the first child was born, Lord, at that point of time, she was earning, she was working. The husband, Lord, said, stop working now. Now, Lord, she quit work. After that, they had another child.
From how long all this started?
The problems, Lord, the problems only started 1.5 years.
She should have made some effort.
Lord,
No, it may not be, you may not get a job. Maybe what you were doing at that point of time with all the
she is highly
qualification,
qualified, Lord.
she would get, no, husband is already contributing 2,35,000.
No, 1 minute, Lord. Let me tell about his salary, Lord.
Yes.
He is a director in Ernst & Young. Now, Lord, the salary component, what they are saying, Lord, is 3,92,000. Apart from that, Lord, 3,20,000 rupees is perks, Lord, which is on their own affidavit, which is available, Lord. I can show it from their own affidavit filed before the lower court. Now, apart from that, Lord, there is something, Lord, called flexi plan, which is about 1 crore in a year. Now, kindly imagine a man who earns only about
Have
3.
you file your bank statements?
Lord, may I make this request? This is what I'm going to make this submission. Let her file her affidavit of assets. I will also file my affidavit of assets. Your Lordship will have everything on record before the court. Let them file their affidavit of assets. I will also file it.
We've already filed.
We've already filed in the lower.
Lord, let them file it before this court.
Yes, we will
Your
file.
Lordship will see what kind of statements have been filed before the court below.
We'll
Let-
file, Lord.
Fresh
But-
affidavit, I will file, let them file.
Submitted
Lord,
that.
I have one request. Lord, let him file a certificate from his employer about the cost to company. Lord, in these corporate things,
Yes,
Lord, what they do is they split up the salaries so that, Lord, they don't have to pay the income tax, Lord. So the actual thing that will come out, Lord, is when the employer gives a certificate of cost to company.
Lord, I have it with me. I will file along with the affidavit of assets.
Cost to company.
Absolutely.
Yes. No.
Let them, no, we'll both file affidavit of assets. Your Lordship will be aware of what is available on the other side and what the petitioner has. We will file our affidavit of assets.
Yes, what about the visitation?
Lord, now, I'm grateful to my learned friend, my Lord says that visitation is going on well. Lord, my parents have not met the children for more than 2 years. My parents also live in Bangalore. They're in their late 70s. Lord, can you permit me to take the children, my Lord, this Sunday, the morning, and drop them back in the evening, my Lord? Overnight could be considered after we file our affidavit of assets and liabilities.
This child is here, my Lord. Your Lordship may kindly have an interaction even for 2 minutes if your Lordship can spare, my Lord, at whatever time, at lunchtime or anything, my Lord. And then your Lordship may take a call. I am not going, as an officer of the court, my Lord, I will not come in the way, my Lord, of either the grandfather's meeting. Your Lordship may talk to the child.
Why the boy doesn't like the grandfather?
According to now, what is being told to me in my ears now is that he doesn't like. But I don't have any reason to believe.
Why, what the grandparents have done to him?
I don't know.
So right now, the father is misbehaving, swear words and all that. So he's intimidated. He doesn't want to interact as much with the father.
No, but that you can't say. Unless he keeps meeting children, that
It's 47,
That's what he's
48,
saying.
49. The last time the grandparents with the grandchildren.
We've been talking.
No, if this weekend, Lord,
That's the last time the grandparents have met the grandchildren.
have to accept. No, please, can't go on like this.
47, 48, and 49.
Yes.
Lord,
Sorry, 50, 51. also.
Lord, the instruction that I have, Lord, I have also, Lord, I rely on the instruction that have given to me. I have not interacted with the child. Is that, my Lord, the father, my Lord, has some psychological thing. Lord, we have produced these certificates and other things, but those are matters, of course, my Lord, on a future date, my Lord. At the moment, my Lord, the aggression that is being shown, my Lord, the child is being affected by that is my instruction. He is
Grandfather.
actually tutoring the child. He is telling him, why are you wearing this kind of clothes or that kind of clothes? Or why you're not wearing this? And my Lord, he is,
What is wrong in it?
Also about
think
the
that-
cases.
What's wrong in telling the girl
What
child that
cases
you
also?
wear a better clothes?
no.
But being a father, you can as well tell him.
He's telling the child about the cases.
Yeah, he is discussing the cases also, I'm told.
I think it becomes apparent to the court what the effort is. My learned friend says visitation is going on very well. Now, Lord, because your Lordships are asking the question about grandparents, that's where the crux of the problem lies. 498A case filed against the grandparents. Police find no evidence. Kidnapping case filed against the grandfather. Police, this honorable court dismisses the case against the grandfather. There's a cheating case filed against, my lord.
Grandmother is not there.
In 498, grandmother also was there, my lord. 498, police said there's absolutely no evidence against the grandparents for 498. Cheating cases filed against the husband and the grandfather. Forgery, cheating. This Honorable Court quashes the case against the grandfather. My lord, there's a kidnapping case filed against the husband and the grandfather. Police will not drop charges against the grandfather because it's matrimonial. Not, you're not changing. My lord, there was no, not, my learned friend was gracious enough, fair enough when visitation was restricted to the father alone. The minute, my lord, I made a mention that the grandparents also want to see the grandchildren. Not these allegations.
I'm saying, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying this weekend, please bring your father and mother.
Look, they're 75 years old, my lord.
But giving, Lord, taking them out of the thing, Lord, I don't think my client will agree to that at this stage.
Her consent, my lord, is immaterial. Your lordship is exercising
I'm saying,
parental
please
jurisdiction.
bring the parents.
This is
bring
where
the grandparents.
The mother.
Thing is, she cannot say, I like this, I don't like this. You don't like it for what?
Lord,
No,
because
you-
there are issues, my lord. Lord, kindly consider this, my lord. Lord, they have lived, my lord, in US. They have lived, my lord, in Switzerland. Lord, all the earnings that was there, my lord, was transferred to one account in SBI, my lord, in Gurgaon. That SBI account was in the single name of the lady, my lord. Now, what the husband does is he writes emails. We have evidence of all that. He writes evidence of, he sends emails, converts the single thing without her consent, forges her signatures, and my lord, today all the money that is lying there, my lord, is blocked. She is actually living on, my lord, the help from her father, my lord. She has no job. He, my lord, on 17th, my lord, when the lower court, my lord, wanted to pass some order for maintenance, they, my lord, objected. They did not allow the court to pass any maintenance.
Let the court understand the issue like.
Yes,
this.
my lord.
No, the financial issue is one aspect. And the children and visitation is another aspect. That's a responsibility of the father to take, he has a right to see the child
Yes,
and a responsibility to pay the maintenance.
yes,
No, both the things the court has to balance.
yes.
No, either for the father or for the mother, they can't choose to be unreasonable.
Yes.
Father cannot say that I will only have the visitation, but I'll not take care of the responsibility. And the mother cannot say, let father pay all the expenses, but I will not give him the visitation.
No, I'm saying
There should be a balance in that.
I'm Lord, I
And
totally
she
bow down.
cannot,
I bow down. There should be balance.
Yes.
And I am saying, Lord, for balance to
See,
be
what is
struck at this
happening-
point of time,
What is happening in all these cases is they're completely losing the balance. They're only able to look at the things only from their point of view.
Lord,
Now, what is happening is, okay, everybody in a family where there are disputes or no disputes, something or the other which is not of their liking do happen. So then people do give chance to the other spouse to, to get out of it or to rectify their mistakes. No, it has started. Don't tell the court about what has been happening. No, you're before the court and the court is monitoring
Lord,
what is happening.
Lord, I myself made the thing. Lord, let the grandparents visit this weekend. Lord, I'm not saying anything about that. I'm saying let the grandparents, if his thing grievances that the grandparents have not met, let the grandparents meet this weekend.
No, this week, I think from the last 2 weeks it's happening.
3 weeks.
3 weeks it's happening. No, forever it won't happen like that. No,
No, no,
once when
Lord,
for 3
Lord-
weeks when things were happening, little. No, please understand. No, she wants something. We'll make him to do it. You also do something. Well, he has to now, we'll look into all that, whatever the statements that he has made before the court are not right. Initiate appropriate proceedings against him also. Because nobody can, just like that, come to the court, take an order, and when it is not convenient, give some statement before the court, which is not right. But what the court wanted, there should be when you have come before the court and asking a relief, be fair and give it and leave it to the court.
No, we didn't come here. Lord, we have approached it. Please. Lord, Lord, the lower court was to pass the order on 17th. What happened, my lord? They did not permit.
No, your lordship didn't ask occasion.
No, we'll do like this, Mr. Govindraj. Let everything be on record.
Yes,
After that, looking at the bona fides of your client also
very well, my lord.
and her interest also. And we will pass a balanced order.
Lord, I am
And
not.
it cannot happen like how she wants. That she has to.
Now, they
Understand.
came here before your lordship, my lord, saying that please expedite IA number 2. Now they went and withdrawn that IA.
No, I don't know.
They
why.
tried to withdraw.
My lord, your lord-
They filed an application to withdraw.
My lord,
It is just
with
to, my lord,
with great respect, my lord, we are jumping from one issue to the other. Your lordship's simple question was, what is the problem if the father takes the children and makes them meet the grandparents? That question has not been answered. Money, account is frozen. No, we are, let us focus on one issue.
Fortunately, both the parties are not, like they are not, now they forgot about what has happened and what has now, those issues are going somewhere here and there. Not good for either of them.
What he did is.
No, no,
And
I-
father should also be.
No,
father should also be.
I have come before your lordship. I have said before your lordship, my lord, I will place everything on record. Whatever order your lordship passes, my lord, I will accept. My lord, the suppression.
But no, you file all that, we'll
Yes.
look into that, and also a suitable order for the custody, for the visitation rights, or overnight custody, whatever it is, it will be passed. No court will not wait for the mother's consent. What is acceptable to her or what is acceptable to
Very
his client is not the is not the order what
Your-
court is
your
going to
lordship-
pass.
Your lordship ultimately becomes, my lord, the guardian of the children. That's what the Honorable Supreme Court says. Curatorship is what the children are under. Parents' patronage is that, my
No,
lord.
what is her anxiety all the
Lord,
time? No, it is not this is the High Court. You tell your advocate, your instructing counsel to whatever you want to tell him, not, unless and until court asks you to speak, you should not.
Lord, what I gather, my lord, is that, my lord, the husband has psychiatric issue. He has aggression issues, which, my lord, is now slowly, my lord, the child is realizing. And, my lord, the father comes to the child, my lord, and start talking about this case and that case. Why your mother is doing this? Why your mother is doing that? My lord, these are things which are affecting, my lord, the child. That is the only reason, my lord,
Mother never speaks about the case.
he did not know me.
The child has been brought to court, my lord,
Yeah, we had to.
without
We
an
had
order,
to.
without an order of your lordship, and the child is being made to stand in court and listen to these things.
I had to bring because, my lord, my own submission would not have been accepted. My lord, I am saying, my lord,
The
your lordship
court is-
may talk to the child
No,
without both the husband and
No,
father.
no. This court is specifically saying none of the parties should come to this court unless and until their presence is asked by the court. Because we have nothing to do with them. And making them sit in the court from morning to evening is also not right. Whenever the court feels
Lord,
that the
I
court
would not have
wants-
advised this, my lord, my lord, if I did not feel that it was necessary. My lord.
No, court would give a date for that day.
No, but
Convenient to the child, court will interact them in the evening so that he can go to his school and come back. No, something which is really not good for him. Why should he be here? Why should he listen to what all happening in the court? And why should he unnecessarily,
correct, my lord, I agree, my lord. I would
prejudiced
not
by
have,
the,
I would
know,
not have
the father.
wanted this. Except, my lord, I did not have an answer to this, my lord, that all the time he's keeping the phone in the pocket and recording everything.
My lord, I made the submission only once on the first day the video was recorded. Thereafter, there's absolutely.
What
no
we
video.
do
And
is,
kindly see, this is not the only occasion.
no,
Justice
we are
Krishna
not- we are
Dixit
not
also
on a-
noticed all this, my lord.
No, we are not on a debate like who is wrong, who is right. No, what is to be done is the question. So something has to be done. How it has to be done, she will tell. She cannot say this can't happen like this.
I
So
totally proud of.
How, like point number one, now if the father children are alone with the father, any third party should be present to see all this, then we will do that. We'll appoint
Your
somebody
lordship
to
said
monitor it.
she should not be there. She has not been there.
Not she. No, her apprehension is, so father has some psychological issues. If the boy is left with the father alone or whatever it is, that she is anticipating something. So for that, there is a remedy for everything. There is a solution for that also. For that, we'll appoint some third person, whoever it is suggested, and he will, whenever the child is with them, he'll monitor. He'll monitor that. But the solution to that is not to say
No,
that.
no, I am not saying
father
that.
will
Lord,
not.
Lord, as an officer of the court, my lord, I will not say
I'm
that.
like, the
Lord,
court understands your.
Lord, we also, my lord, we are here to assist your lordship to do justice, not take sides of one party. My lord.
Yes.
Therefore, my lord, I am saying, my lord, if this weekend, my lord, your lordship may not pass any order. If the grandparents want to meet, let them come as is the situation with the father. Let them come with the father. Let them meet this weekend, my lord. Lord, meanwhile, let him file the documents, and our documents will also be on record. Otherwise, your lordship may take it up
We'll
after
have
2
this
days.
Matter on 29th. We'll have this matter on 29th. By the time both of you place everything on record, let there not be any kind of, like,
Suppression, absolutely.
everything should be placed on
Absolutely.
record. And basing on that, we'll pass orders.
I'm a salaried employee, my lord. There can't be any suppression.
Yes. What are they was talking about?
Cost to company.
Cost to company.
Yes, my lord.
That
I will
will file.
place my employment contract, cost to company, what bonus I've received, all salary certificates for the last 12 months.
Yes, please do that.
But let them also file the affidavit of access and liability.
Yes,
Not this
both the
weekend.
both the parties shall file their respective statement of assets and liabilities along with an affidavit, and the father has
Do
to
you have any proof?
specifically file.
He's been
What is that cost to?
Cost,
Cost to
cost to company
Cost
also
to
part of it, yes.
company shall be placed before this court. In this weekend, as ordered by this court on the last occasion, the father along with the grandparents.
Not
can
for 4 hours.
For
My,
what?
my parents will not
Where is
argue.
the-
Granting
where is
and
the-
fear
Give
issue,
them-
it's
Please,
document
sir.
number 1140 to 41.
Order,
What is it?
order sheet.
During those times.
Ah,
not
then-
recently.
Yes. We will remember.
Can exercise the station.
Saturday and Sunday.
On Saturday and Sunday, that is 24th and 25th of August, between 3 PM to 7 PM in the clubhouse.
Ah.
Same, the other conditions as it is,
May I make this request, Manoj, since
2
my,
and 3 as it is. 2 and 3, post this matter on 29th of August.
may I make this request? Since my parents are also going to be there, not their allegation is that I'm suffering from psychological disorder. My parents are also going to be there. Can I take them out at 3 o'clock and drop them at 7 o'clock? I will not
Not
take them
this
home,
weekend,
Manoj,
not-
I stay in Nepal.
After next week, Lord, your lordship.
We'll
may-
pass suitable orders. All the while you're waiting,
Yes, Lord.
wait for a week.
Very.
And senior counsel, please instruct her.
Yes,
Let her not be
Good,
have.
I understand.
That is like she alone is not the one who is facing it. Yes.